Ein neuer Abonnent.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're up. It's Snyder! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a throw-in. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Sané. And he's straight offside. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta goes steaming forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend.
Could be danger here. Now, who's going to be first? Messi! Goal! Romania! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Scholes. Kagawa. Kagawa running with the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's let fly. There was plenty of power on that. Now it's Scholes. He's through here. Now it's Figo. Figo. Oh, smashing header. And one more try! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Romania are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Well, I wouldn't... That could spell trouble. Now the finish! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Romania find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Aims beyond the defence. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He could be in here. And here's Dembele. Sané. He won't be happy with that one. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Dembele. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, super find. And he's certainly onside here. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. Beckenbauer clears. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Vigo in acres of space out wide. Kagawa has a look and plays it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, from experience...
And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. Then look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Arsenal decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Davis. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
No, again there's no way through. And that could set him on his way. Got a shot away! And somehow he kept it out.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. He has found the way. Can he finish? Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Sané. Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got away.
Romania have really been...
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Keeper's got his work done.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That looks a good ball through. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri. Sane! And it's Dembele. That is good strength. Pedri. Messi wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. Now it's Maradona. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Climbs up big! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Pedri. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well read, nice interception. Davis. Conte. Now it's Sané. That's an excellent interception.
Arsenal appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Now it's Figo. Scholes. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Scholes. Number 20, Suarez. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number
And it's
42,
Guti.
Musiala. Number 12,
He can run onto that.
Van
Oh,
Basten.
that's a fine challenge.
Number 14, Guti.
Guti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
This is the time you need that pace.
Musiala. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Figo. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And here's Figo. Figo! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Figo put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Kagawa. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala. Figo. He's found a way through. Up he goes! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss. Belletti.
2
Conte.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Conte. Now Saliba. Now it's Sané. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guti. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Sané. And he was alert to it.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
That's a fabulous ball. Now the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Romania finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Sané. Now it's Kagawa. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. It's Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Davis has a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Kagawa. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Sane! Oh, that's just stunning!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Belletti. Here's Sané. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Totti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Lizarazu getting this one clear. And the counter is on. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Sané. Vinicius Junior! Arsenal have their second corner now. It's a throw-in. And here's Wirtz. Oh, nice touch. And it's Kagawa. Defending of the desperate variety. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kagawa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. Clips it so gently. Vieri. Oh, that's fabulous. So nearly the perfect ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff! Goal! Fenerbahce! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this... Oh, great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Totti. There's the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Totti is offering a wry smile there.
Davis clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. It's Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Interesting ball. Well, they could break here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The final seconds now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, just Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And Sané! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Davis. Kagawa. Kagawa! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Oh, that's ambitious. And smartly reclaimed. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Wirtz, and he's managed to get free. Wirtz! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too
The
late.
attendance for this match was 61,052.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Wirtz. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Chips it through. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Totti.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation and reclaimed it in a trice. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Davis. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Defending of the desperate variety.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Bayer catches it safely. Dembele.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Oh, delightful ball. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Davis. And that is out of play. Mosquera. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Vieri.
3 minutes added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Now it's Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vids. Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. And he was quick to react. The ball has bounced loose now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram can get it clear. And we have our very first corner. Kagawa goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, what's he done? Bayer can pick that up. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he... It's Bale! Oh, that is beyond beyond special, a worldie and a half. A finish of true class. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's played him through. Kagawa. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele, real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. That's the throw. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Kagawa. Messi. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, that was vital. Neatly clipped into space. Showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. Gnabry. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's beaten the last man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Galatasaray upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Mbappe.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho does well to get it back. And he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Conte. And he's being shifted off it. Busquets.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Bale. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 42, Musiala.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Up he goes! He scores! The second half sparks straight into life. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Makaleli. Now it's Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Muscular approach does pay off here. It's Makaleli. Serginho. Kagawa gets across to intercept that.
Arsenal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Has a go! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale tries to dink it through. Dink through. And that is expertly dealt with. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Makaleli. Now it's Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great effort, but no way through. Galatasaray have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Belts one. Wirtz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looks to the other side. Oh, terrible pass. Saliba. That's Wirtz. Wirtz going face to face with his great rival. That is Conte. Makaleli goes steaming forward. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. No luck with that dink over the top. Thuram. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Wirtz. Conte. He's gone for goal! And they've got rid. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Wirtz is in a really good position out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chips it through. That is a brilliant interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be
Good
one
read.
added
That was
time.
well played, well stopped.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that,
And
Jim,
now
what are
I'd
you
just like
thinking?
to read out our
Arsenal
fan
didn't
comment.
quite...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Nakata providing an outlet on that flank. And that is a little undercooked. Nunez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Now it's Nakata. Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. He's through here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly. And
Terrific header! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I have always rated Lucas Hernandez as a hugely talented player who has really benefited from playing alongside some fine defenders in his youth, and now very much reaping those benefits in the way he's moving his game forward.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Mbappe! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on...
He's having a go! No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Belletti. Sané. And he's intervened well there. York. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vinicius Junior, he is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
York, great chance! Goal, Milan!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well.
Pedri! Struck first time. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe, now it's Darwin. Oh, played through for the wide man. York. Now it's Mbappe.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior. And that has been cleared. It's their second corner of the game. Kagawa goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's played him through. He's got away. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, and again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 3 coming up. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So their fourth corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Conte. And it's Kagawa. David Villa. York. And that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Nakata. York. Oh, super find. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Conte. Pedri threads one in. Hernandez with the clearance. David Villa.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. Darwin. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Conte. Vinicius Junior. Belletti. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nunez. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Davis. Oh, can he get onto this? Saliba.
The attendance for
Well,
this
Peter,
match
just
was
see here how a lot of the attacking
60,332.
players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's Kagawa! Oh, bang on target. Hernandez. In with the challenge. Now it's Sané. He's found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to
Well, Peter,
replace him
I don't
is
think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Sané! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's Kagawa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pedri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Sané. Ter Stegen can claim that. Safi Sali. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Darwin. Mbappe. Schneider! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the...
Big chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Petit. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. David Villa. Couldn't squeeze it through. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Kagawa.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Has a go! Yes! And surely that settles it. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Belletti. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's it. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people, so different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Foot in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He shifts. Sane! A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Cafu. And he's had it nicked away. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's Davis. Conte. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Another chance from a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Opts to play it back. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pedri. Pedri going full tilt down the left. Wits. There's no flag.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Darwin. He's through here. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Still goalless. Davis. Jamaica look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pedri. No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Sané. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Sané! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Dembele? No way through. Perez. And it's Sané. Arsenal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good read, needed to be. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Sané. No, it's Sané. Heads it! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pedri. Conte. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Perez. Beckenbauer. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Sané. Nunez. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Sané. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Wirtz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Sané. Oh, great play. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played him through. Conte. Saliba. It's Pedri. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Saliba. Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Davis. And it's Sané. Clips it so gently. And he's managed to get rid. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, And Messi! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get free. Musiala. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pull it. And it's Kagawa. Mbappe. Musiala. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank. Leicester cuts it out. Dembele. Oh, super ball. And he's straight hit. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Speculative strike. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Musiala. Gullit. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he latch on to this? Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Delivery from... Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Pedri. Conte. Beckenbauer. And it's Kagawa. Ball played for Conte. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieri. Looking for the run. He's got to be in shapes to shoot! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. Decent hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A case now of complete control. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. And he welcomes it in. Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yeah. Chips it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's cut it out. Conte. Pedri. No luck with that dink over the top. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Whistle today.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele! And we have our very first corner. Kagawa with the short one. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Japan are looking to go forward now. Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer. Belletti. And it's Conte. And it's Sané. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And Messi! Great football, shot and save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Oh, it's Dembele. Big chance! Cleared without hesitation. No way through. And here's Dembele. Oh, what a pass! He rises! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vieira. He's in plenty of space here. Got a shot away! Rising over the bar.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And they've got a throw. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Shot a goal! Well, that is remarkable.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Sané. Bullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's the throw. Belletti. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Bullet. That is good strength. Great chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. He's tried one! And that is high.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
It's Vieri! Dembele is onto it in a flash. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A real chance if he can get through.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Kagawa. Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Japan. Oh no, what has happened here? He's away. Has a go! It goes to show he is human after all. Time in for the first substitution of the game. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Pedri might just make this. And it's Sané. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
There
It's
will be 3
Nedved.
minutes added time.
Foden. Rummenigge. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rodri. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is that. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass, and he cuts out the supply. Danger averted for now. That's a nicely weighted pass. Good ball over the top. Can he finish? Keeper's dealt with that. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the counter is on. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to dink it through. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to Conte! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Neymar. Martinez. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Showing good feet. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Kagawa with the short one. Chance! And he's there to clear it. And it's Kagawa. He's found some space. Mbappe. To Van Nistelrooy. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Done delicately. Well, that's an excellent interception. Belletti. Beckenbauer. That's Fierce. Kagawa. Now there's a fine ball. Now Martinez. Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Out of play for a goal kick. Vids, and it's Dembele. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Kimmich. That is ended up in no man's land. Kagawa. Vids! Oh, he's found him in space. He's had a shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Has another go. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Conte. Arsenal are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through. And Sané! He's missed, but not by that far.
Sané just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
And it's Kagawa. Sané. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz. And here's Dembele.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. And he's there to retrieve it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kagawa. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just 1 goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Arsenal deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Arsenal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's a decent clearance. He's tried one! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Lebanon grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Shot a goal! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
climbs up big. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a sharp pass. Back into the middle. Messi. It could be in here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's but Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kante is there, and he can get that clear. Vitz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! It's in! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's played him through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pedri. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitz. And it's Kagawa. Deftly done. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, Vinicius Junior! They want to be quick to recover this. Conte. Dembele has created one goal already. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Vitz just eases him off the ball. Kolumuani. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a great ball. And the ball's gone astray. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's a key interception. Mane. De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne concedes a free kick for that. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. De Bruyne clears. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Conte.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Gnabry. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, and that will be it. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
And already we're underway here.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Rashford, oh, and he's through the middle, picked out brilliantly. David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Palmer, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a sharp pass. David Villa, Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Saliba clears it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi! Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Bellingham pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and he got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
De Bruyne, and it's Rashford, still goalless. Look at the shapes to shoot, and he comes up trumps again.
Haaland clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Great hit! Kante gets rid without sophistication. There's the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
So, third corner of the game. Beckenbauer can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Ein neuer Abonnent.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, there's a probing ball. David Villa. That'll be a throw-in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Brilliantly cut out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rashford. David Villa.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
Haaland! It's a loose ball. Just eases him off the ball.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
Just can he put it away? It's bounced back off the post.
And he's there to clear it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Vinicius Junior. And he's there to retrieve it. He could be in here. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Kagawa. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's picked his way through. He's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get it clear again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kagawa.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Bit too much weight on the pass.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte, and he was quick to react. De Bruyne puts his foot on the gas.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Bruyne. David Villa.
He won't be happy with that one.
Now it's Kagawa. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely feet.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. De Bruyne, he can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he cuts out the supply. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's well spotted. He's having a hit!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rashford is wide and looking to get onto this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Kagawa. Out again for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's got shapes to shoot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Mbappe! He scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona take a
Woohoo!
two-goal lead and are
Ein neuer
looking good for
Abonnent.
the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Saliba. Rice. Maradona. Nunez. Nunez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a mighty effort! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rivaldo. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
And here's Messi. Oh, look at the space here. He is through here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this.
Bayer.
We'll have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Bayer.
Looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he...
And that is that. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Showing good feet. Mbappe. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good running, strong and purposeful. He could be in here. Romario. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. Mohamed Salah. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Out of play for a throw. And it's gone back to the keeper.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Stood up well to him there. Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. Scholes. Vinicius Junior. Rivaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bastoni, and it's Scholes for Romario. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Salah. James. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Here's Scholes. Pedri. He's had a hit! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Danger averted for now. It's a pretty loose pass. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendes gets it away. Arsenal have their second corner now. Cleared away. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Kagawa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
For Arsenal, number 9, Rivaldo.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries a shot! It's there! A Two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Davis. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Nuno Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Wirtz. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. Scholes.
Attendance for this match was 61,052.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And they win it back again. Scholes. And it's Salah. Vinicius Junior. Sané. Wirtz. Scholes gets good distance on it.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Substitution in progress.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Romario. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. That is good strength. And that has sent him sprawling. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, it's come off the upright. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a great pick out. Romario is flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
He's in plenty of space here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bellingham. Romario. Well, they've got it again. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mbappe is onto it in a flash and claimed it back swiftly. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Kagawa. Nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's hoisted clear. Oh no, what has happened here? Son, this time surely! He's got a goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have,
There will be
kitchen
3
sink
minutes
included.
added time.
Shot goal! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what the
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. David Villa. David Villa. And it's been given away. Look at the space here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And he's certainly onside here. Mbappe. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Now it's Sané. Now it's Dembele. Now can he find a finish? David Villa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He might be in here! Pulisic. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, it's Dembele. He's had a hit! Goal! Arsenal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gets a good foot in there. Sané. He's in here! Son Heung-min. Always onto this. David Villa. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's let fly. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Kagawa is there and he can get that clear. He's looking to set free a runner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! And that's out of reach. What a throw in. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the... Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Shifted upfield. Pulisic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David Villa. Now it's Pulisic. And he's got the beating of his... Can he put it away? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals. And Sané! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sané is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Kagawa plays it short. Pulisic. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great position.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He gets big. Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they're quick to get it back. Cleared without complication. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. Hernandez. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. That's a shade optimistic. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Opts for safety. Pulisic. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Beckenbauer. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That has not gone well. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quit.
It's a mighty effort! And more and more and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He is through here. It's loose. There's the hit! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Pedri. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. He's played him through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Pulisic. Dembele. Now it's Sané. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. Kyle Walker. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Has a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Pulisic. Now it's Rafinha. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were
Quickly taken. And here's Sané. And he's found a way past. And Sané! Always going over the top. Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Oh, just skips past his man. Pass is just off target. Can he finish? He has done it! Terrible error, duly punished. Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Beckenbauer. Saliba. It's Davis. Now Saliba. Beckenbauer. Rafinha. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sané. And he's managed to get free. Dembele.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Back in
time.
possession and ready to go again. And the ball is out of play. Rodri short changes him with that pass. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most important. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
Yeah, terrific shield for the defence, isn't he? He just seemed to always be there without especially being noticed.
Yeah, that's very true. One of the most understated players.
Big chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That is good alertness. And here's Sané. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that is a little undercooked. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Maradona. Maradona. Gets a good foot in there. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Pedri. And the ball's gone astray. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has been cut short. Oh, good ball. Messi. Oh, they can break here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. But
Great chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 4,
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kante cuts it out. Pedri. And that has put paid to that. Always onto this. Shapes the shoot! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Has a go! And he should have made it 4. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Has a look and has a go.
Has been indicated.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Beckenbauer. Dinks one through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And the first half is done. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. So off we go once more.
Arsenal now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Played into space out wide. It's a goal kick. Pedri. And that's a throw-in. He's played him through. Defending was strong and firm. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Maradona. He'll try from distance.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Gilberto Silva spots it and intercepts. Back into the middle. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think
he's gone for goal. And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Galatasaray just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Shot a goal! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Maradona, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly, and he's certainly onside here. Tries to get it clear. Kimmich. And here's Colomwani.
Colomwani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed it.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 4 coming up here. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Messi. He's got the shot away! Keeper always had the measure of that. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He might be in here! Oh, easy pickings there. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Sané. Pedri. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. Messi.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Belletti. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Sané.
Such good technique.
Played back in. Sané. Roberto. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Arsenal playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Colomwani. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Sane clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely measured pass. And the flag has... Now the finish! And one more try! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck wood, and he looks hungry for more.
Sane at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got tall. He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
He's had a hit! They would have been quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. He's got the shot away! Goal! Marseille! And the comeback is complete. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Musiala tries a shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Marseille take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Shot a goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's had it taken off him. Caught offside that time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Oh, he's taken it. Sané. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Sané. Knocks it out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Sané. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Sané. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vieira. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good ball. And the counter is on. Kimmich goes steaming forward. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Musiala. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception.
Ronaldinho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! There's no flag! And he has a go! And that has been clubbed away. Kimmich. Rummenigge. Musiala, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's Pedri. Saliba cuts it out. And he was quick to react. And we've reached half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, David Villa.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon...
Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marseille have their second corner now. And a header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Musiala, Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. And they're back on the ball again. Kagawa. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Sané. And that interception was most necessary. Marseille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And here's Mbappe. And here's Musiala. Musiala! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, look at the space here. Chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
The attendance for this match was
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Marseille go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Musiala. And here's Ronaldinho. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Vieira. Oh, strongly challenged there. Sané. Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he put it away? Now that is commitment to the cause. Marseille have their third corner. Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kagawa. Sané. That is a great pick out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Kagawa. It's a good looking... He gets big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
That's headed upfield. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Koundé, and here's the chance to counter. Always onto this. Good ball over the top. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. Mbappe. Fiddles it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge with the cross. 2 minutes to be added on. Conte. And it's Kagawa. That's that, the end. Arsenal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with...
Rummenigge! Kagawa. Davis. Vinicius Junior. Arsenal finding their passes. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a pretty loose pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rummenigge has given away a free kick. He's not got that quite right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Oh, super ball, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Always onto this. No way through. And it's Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Has a look and plays it forward.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players. Can he put it away? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Beckenbauer. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Conte. Half an hour played now. Vinicius Junior. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's Kagawa. Messi. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way, had a shot. He can get that clear.
And that's definitely not his best.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Kagawa.
And here's Messi. Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking tidy in possession here. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. A real chance if he can get through. Kaká. Out to the left it goes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Aims beyond the defence. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Just a quick request
and
today
that is
for
the state of
everybody
it
to
at the
please
break.
kindly
1-0.
remove any cars parked on the road
Well,
outside
obviously
the
things
stadium.
are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kagawa.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! That is lovely. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Pedri. Has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Kagawa plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Mateus. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kagawa. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cafu battling down that right flank. And Sané!
Sané, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Hadrian. Coming on the field,
Up
number
for a
42,
header.
Musiala.
Denied by
Number
an
17,
instinctive save.
Schneider.
Right, really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's got away. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the flag has stayed down. He's having a go. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Into the last quarter of an hour. Musiala. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Decent hit! Mbappe! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Schneider. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Schneider. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up!
Arsenal really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's Van Basten. Shot a
Added minute
goal!
has been indicated.
He's got away with one there. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that should get the job done. Vinicius Junior. Schneider. That looks a cracking ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gnabry. Fernando Torres. Real chance! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then,
And a
Jim?
quick
Yeah,
reminder
this
today
looked the
to
most
please
likely
take all
outcome,
medals
but
to
we've
be
had a good
located
variety.